okay, this is pound against New Zealand dollar, which is a market that I've avoided. Just
Doesn't really look very good.
like you've always said that if you see something like this, then look somewhere else to
Yeah.
make money. And this chart just kind of doesn't make sense to me at all. Although recently, um, uh, is seeing something, and I usually find that after all this mess, if it can like break out from here, the trends become more obvious, and then you can start trading it again. But for now, I'm not trading this. I'm looking for other pairs.
Yeah, no, I agree. The problem we have now is that, if the New Zealand government will announce some new measures, or you have more cases or less cases, or I mean, there's going to be quite a lot of news related analysis that we usually don't do. Actually, we usually actively ignore.
Yeah,
So as I was saying before, it's a special circumstance, and really you're looking at a quite wide range of markets. You really have to check every day, basically, what's the correlation between the markets
yeah,
on your time frame. And but even so, I think you have enough markets to get by without getting bogged down in markets that show this kind of um, pattern.
yeah. There's just no direction. So
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking for a breakout here, you get caught. You're looking for I don't know. There's not even any other breakouts, but it just doesn't look like an easy market to trade.
Yeah.
The same was with EJ, which is this pair, um, which is another market I avoided until today, actually, or yesterday. Um, After all this rubbish, we seen a breakout, and
Yeah.
also um, I kind of liked this setup that it was a double top.
Yeah.
I actually entered shorts this pair on Friday. It was a break. There was my stop, and I actually took a small loss here before the weekend. We didn't quite get to my target, but it wasn't far away. And then we had a new signal here. So this is my entry. This is my stop loss, and this is my first target, which we almost got to. Um,
Yeah. Okay. The couple of things here. First of all, this is typical pattern. If you draw a trend line on the last
yeah,
rally, yeah, yeah.
kind of like
No, no, from there, yeah.
okay,
You see what happened again, and we've seen it before. Okay, there's a break of the trend. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. There's a break of the trend line. There is a retest of the high,
yeah,
and then the market goes down. That's everybody's looking at these kind of patterns. They're almost self-fulfilling
yeah,
prophecy, and so that was the place to get in.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, then you have all the thing related to euros and all this kind of, or even Japanese yen. I mean, a lot of announcements and a lot of other things, and it would have been I would have been out probably there because you were within a whisker of your target, I guess.
it was probably
Uh,
when we were having this conversation.
right.
But I kind of like I like this entry because
Yeah.
this is like the kind of range, and it
Yeah.
was a bit messy, um, but
But you
it
you
was a
know
clear
the
break.
yeah the other thing is, I mean, one small advantage we have over algos is that an algo has it's not looking at anything. It has a target at whatever it is, 117, 30, 40, something,
Yeah.
and this is all they know. Now, you are basically 10 points from your target. And I mean, really, are you prepared to give back? I don't know how many points there are in order to really go to 10 points.
Well, this is
So
the low is
basically,
114, and this is, well, yeah, you're 7 points away, and you're risking 120
you're risking 120 for 12,
for seven.
for 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's what I mean when I say that perhaps if we have any advantage on algo, well, this is it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
um,
like, let me just move to a 5 minute chart. Um, yeah, so it was 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago. Yeah, so once you see uh, this low put in, you can kind of move to a lower time frame, and what's the point in waiting for 7 points when you're risking 120? You just
yeah,
take it off.
you can look at it. Yeah, exactly.
So like you could do, I could even, if the market can test there again, I'm out.
You
Uh,
know, or even, even you can look at, now you have a buy signal on 5 minutes.
yeah,
So if you break that point there, you get out. Okay, so it's now 1 to 1 is 1 to 0.8.
yeah.
Big deal, you
Well,
know.
last week I um, I written some things on the blog about two trades. There was a euro dollar trade and a dollar Swiss franc trade, and they overnight they missed by 1 point, I think, and the other one was 3 points, which on 4 hours
Yeah,
is nothing.
yeah,
But they actually retraced about 160 points then. It was nothing I could have done because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when it almost
yeah,
hit my target. But then
yeah.
I moved my target um, within the highs and lows, and eventually I came back and I took a reduced T1. But it would have actually got to my original target if I would have left. Um, if I would have left the target in the place where it should have been. So
No, that's no,
I actually,
that's absolutely fine, and it's just a psychological issue here.
Mhm.
So, how pissed off would you be if the market went one tick from or 10 ticks from your targets, and then you give everything back,
yeah,
uh, or you just, overnights where you're not going to be there for 8 hours or so, uh, just put the targets 10 points earlier.
yeah,
So maybe the market is going to give you 1 million points, but all you get is 10 points more.
yeah,
So, well, but it depends on each individual preference.
right. And if the statistics are telling you to just don't touch it, um, if you could fight the urge, then don't touch it.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
sometimes it's better just to, if it's going to give you a headache, just take it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this is the Aussie dollar. This is quite a classic kind of setup that we've talked already about today.
Yeah.
Is this upward trend? The highs are not getting so high anymore. Like this is a big leg. This this high to this high is a reduced amount, and then this is the same kind of thing. Is this an exhaustion pattern, right? Then you get like a double top here.
Yeah.
This is one. This is
Or
two.
you have everything there. Look, you have it's even a pretty easy to read Elliott wave sequence.
Yeah,
You know, whatever. I mean, the more sign you see, the more you you can be sure that people that are looking at these kind of signs are going to do exactly the same thing as you do.
Yeah. Well,
And so
yeah.
the
The more things that are obvious,
yeah,
that usually is better, the better the trade works. Now,
yeah,
I think we talked about this. We've actually, this is the, you couldn't get any earlier in the signal,
yeah,
on the sell signal. Would you consider this kind of as a support level? Like my entry is actually right on it. Would you
yeah,
move it down a little bit, or
yeah.
would you just
That
keep it
would
where
be
it is?
slightly, well, definitely more conservative and slightly more short.
Yeah,
Um, Especially because, well, if you look at that, you see that in the, let's call it wave, well, whatever you call it, three,
so this is
one,
one,
two,
that's
three. In
two.
wave three,
Yeah,
well, again, we're not talking about ideal wave, but just think about it. The market went up, and then it just retraced, and then it went up a little bit more, and then retraced is exactly that level.
yeah,
So if you look at before the sequence starts,
yeah,
earlier, even earlier,
yeah,
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 up there on the green line,
yeah.
you see that that's again, there's a kind of little range there. So it looks as if that level was a level that was looked after.
Are you talking about this one or this
That
one?
one, no, no, no. The
This
that
one.
one, this one.
Yeah,
If you just go, then you look at the wave sequence.
yeah,
Uh, Wave three, well, wave three, the original wave three, stopped there.
yeah.
No, the one before.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that stopped there,
Yeah,
and then it went through,
yeah.
and with a little retracement, it tested exactly that level.
So yeah, this
So
is
there might be something at that level. So it's probably more prudent to lower down the
entry.
entry. But
Yeah,
this is just probably over analyzing.
yeah. No, it's good. Um, I like to get different opinions on it. Um, yeah, I quite like the entry where it is. Um, hmm, even maybe doubt myself now, but I
I'm
like it.
sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I can come back to it, and
Do your analysis. Don't listen to people.
no, that's cool. Okay, so maybe just move it down slightly below these highs, and the stop loss. Um,
Same thing.
yeah, you either put it where I have here or up here.